California, where he grew up on a farm. He's 6'5", humongous with a rocket for an arm. His bro will crush your sternum as easy as can be. And so you ask, who's this great man? He's R2B, the best player we ever had, says grandma down in Polka. Swagger like Han Solo and he's cute like Baby Yoda. Throw or catch a touchdown pass cause he don't give a polka. So tap your feet and clap along to the Josh Allen Polka. Jump right through a table that's still in the parking lot. He'll hand it off to someone just so he can catch a bomb. He makes his parents proud and boy, we like his mom. Have no doubt he'll air it out to Beasley, Diggs, or Smoker. Faster than the Mustang that was built by Iacocca. We love him even more than Robert Kraft loves a stroker. So grab a broad and spin around to the Josh Allen Polka. From the pocket just to make the defense freeze. He never dips in ranch cause he's exclusively blue cheese. He punched a murder hornet while still under quarantine. He told that dumb reporter we're the only New York team. He likes it here so much he now says pop instead of soda. Whoever said it's cold, there's never been to Minnesota. The love for Josh is spreading even faster than Corona. Buffalo, come sing along to the Josh Allen Polka. Buffalo, come sing along to the Josh Allen Polka.
Alright, quiet on the set.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're live.
Let's start the party.
Broadcasting around the world.
OurBroadcastLink.com.
This is your number one internet station. The music you love right here, right now.
OurBroadcastLink.com.
It's another live broadcast. Special edition. Now your hosts, Rob and Jerry.
Hey, well, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, it's all good because you guys are here with us and we're here with you on Polkas After Dark, a special preempted edition, as it's a little past 4 p.m. here in the Eastern time zone. And we're going to be excited today because we get to talk with Mike Charney and discuss a whole bunch of stuff with his, not brand new, but it's brand new to us. He's going to do his top 10 right here of the vintage polka videos, and we are excited about that. Hey, let's get things started with Stash Belunda, the Chicago Masters, and here, Stash Belunda, and here's one with I Wanna Shout Polka. Hey, this is also featuring not only the late Stash Belunda, but also the late John Fu Formaniak.
Every time I hear a polka, I just want to sing along. I want to listen to that polka melody. Every time I hear a polka band or stand next to some polka fans, a feeling that's so strange comes over me. I want to shout, 'cause that's what polka's all about. I want to sing a happy Polish melody. I want to shout and sing and yell and scream and do all of those crazy things each time I hear my favorite polka band. music here. The leader of the band will send a dedication out to them. The crowd will give them back a great big cheer. And then they'll shout, 'cause that's what polka's all about. And then they'll sing a happy Polish melody. And then they'll shout and sing and yell and scream and do all of those crazy things each time they hear their favorite polka band. And then we'll shout, sing, yell and scream and do all of those crazy things each time we hear the average polka band.
Hey, that's one called I Want to Shout. Yeah, we can do that one. We can't do the other one, unfortunately. But go Bills. We're excited that they're going to be playing today with the Kansas City Chiefs. And as Jerry mentioned last week, may the best team win.
Absolutely.
So we're keeping our fingers crossed. Hey, if you're just joining us on Facebook, our broadcast link in YouTube, we want to welcome all three platforms. Thanks so much. And we're going to switch over and do a really cool song off of the Reason CD. That's off of Michael Costa and the Beat 3.0, their latest release. Here's one titled The Reason. Yeah, that's the sound of Michael Costa in the Beat 3.0 off of the recording The Reason. That is the title cut, The Reason.
People still have time to get their tickets to go down to Arizona to see them next month.
That's next month, right?
Yes, it is.
Well, we'll mention that a little bit later. We'll play another song probably of theirs. Hey, Jerry, while you're at it, why don't you say hello to some of the folks in our chat rooms? They are starting to get populated, and we're glad that they joined us a little bit early today because, because of the game. So we wanted to make sure that everybody was front and center. Hopefully everybody got their pizza and wing order in, or their subs, or whatever they're going to have today.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you
go
sure?
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
every time you say that, you talk over me.
No, you go right ahead.
All right. We have Alice Fischler, Chris Tansky, Donna Zelinsky with Teresa and Sarah. Ivan Mayers is with us. Linda and Marty Merwin with Betty and Mike. And I think Mike's still celebrating his birthday.
Mike is still celebrating his birthday today, his 80th. Mr. Michael Chipchak, we miss you. We hope to see you soon. And it's going to be lots of fun when we do,
We
pal.
can have a little drinky winky.
A drinky winky, just like
We have
Darlak used to say.
Tina Curtis Goebel over on Facebook with John Sobchak and Kathy Graves, Tommy Hoke, Ann Samara, Jan Dressler, Rick Beekler, Tony Bialy, Mark Schwoger. The Chipchaks are over there too. And that's it for there.
Okay, well, don't forget that that's John and Marge Subcheck. They're down in Florida, down in the Villages. And we also want to say hello to Nate. We keep forgetting to say hello to Nate. Hey, that's Musical Mark Swoger's little guy, his little puppy. And you can see him live on Saturday afternoon, so you don't want to forget to head on over to Facebook for Polka Fun. That's Saturday afternoons from 4 p.m. until 5:30.
And while I was over there, Dave Lasowski and Kevin Panner and Jerry Romanowski joined us.
Oh, good. Good. We're also going to say hello to, let's see, John Butzek. He's watching. Tommy Hoke, of course, with the gang. And I'm sure that's Sam and Tiffany and Sabrina and Kiona. And also Serenity. So we're going to say a big shout out to you guys. Looks like Michael Filkowski is in the house. And did you mention Tony Biawe? Because Tony Biawe is in the house as well. Hey, Tony, we want to see how many days are you up to, buddy, because you're rocking and rolling with that plan for sure. Let's bring up Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones as we play a tune for you, one called the Kukułeczka Polka, recorded live at Seven Springs on the Live and Kickin' recording.
Gdzie żeś przebywała, żeś ty wcale dla mnie nie kukała, wcale nie kukała, Poznałem cię, dziewczyno we dworze, dziewczyno we dworze, dziewczyno we dworze, gdzie się mi podziała nieboże,
Hey, some people are sneaking in under the radar. It looks like Amy Fanaro, she's here, along with, let's see, Ron Pokazinski. Hello, Ron. Welcome. Also, Joe Nowicki. Gosh, it looks like a whole bunch more people are jumping in here. Jacob Jaroshinsky.
Wykukaj mi śmiele, w którym roku będziemy wesele, Kukułeczka, w lesie mi kukała, że maluba nie będzie mnie chciała,
Yeah, we sure miss that guy. We know you guys do. That's Eddie Blazonczyk Sr. entertaining you on a Polkas After Dark this Sunday afternoon edition right here. We're coming to you about an hour early. That's because we've got something planned tonight right after. And guess what? So do you. So do you. That is for certain. Hey, Jerry, you had mentioned a couple of dances. Why don't you mention the CPA and the... No, you're all excited.
I was all excited.
I know. Which is not a bad thing.
Not
Go
at
ahead
all.
and mention
Hey,
the
on
Utah
Saturday,
dance.
February 26, 2022, the CPA USPA joint dance. Two Hearts, One Love. And of course, that's polka music. Music will be by the New Tones from PA at the Holy Spirit Party Center, 5500 West 54th Street, Parma, Ohio, 44129. Doors open at 5 p.m., music 6 to 10. Donations are $13, 18 and under are free. No BYOB, food and beverages available. Snacks are welcome. All CDC and health department guidelines will be followed. Then I did mention about the beat. The beat's going to be at the Pulaski Club in Arizona, and it is the Way Out West Polka Dance, featuring the beat on February 19th and 20th. Saturday night, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Doors open about an hour before the event. $15 admission at the door. Kids under 12 are free. Table reservations of 8 or more. Contact Nickel City Dave, bonk to those of you who know him, at 602-741-8214. There's also a kickoff of the festivities on Friday night, the 18th, with a meet and greet sponsored by the IPA, with the variety sounds of DJ Nickel City Dave at 6 p.m. Free admission. There'll be CD giveaways, polka trivia, dancing, polka jam, bar food, snacks, and drink specials all night long.
Oh, you'd just go for the drink specials, wouldn't
Heck
you?
yeah, absolutely. I wish we could go to that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a little crazy for us for February. But
I'm going
we do.
back to see Mommy.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, you're going back to see
I'm
Mom.
taking my trip to see Mom.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, can't wait.
Okay, cool. Let's see. We're going to bring up some more people here in the chat room. It looks like Fran Rosanna is here. So, Fran, nice to see you from Dubois, Punxsutawney. Hey, Greg Schwoidak is tuned in from Cleveland, Ohio. So we're going to say hello to him. Also, Carol Barron. Carol Barron is joining us. Got a chance to chat with her at the Polka Booster Christmas party. That was kind of nice. Looks like Amanda Butzek is here, and your sister.
My sister.
Your sister, Chris, is here.
Hey, Chris.
And she needs to jump into the chat room.
She
Hey,
does.
folks.
I never know who's in because I don't have access to the stuff you have.
Yeah, I know. This is mine's top secret.
Yours is.
I can't divulge where my information comes from when people log in. But Chris, if you are able to, jump in and say hello in the chat room. We'd love to talk to you. I know your sister would. Hey, here's a song by Dave Govrinsky. Yep, he's going to be joining us in the upcoming, actually next week. I was going to say the upcoming weeks. This month, Polka month, January, has been going like wildfire, and soon it's going to end, and then we get into February. But here's Dave Govrinsky, a little bit of Hey Baby, Jak się masz?
Hey baby, jak się masz? How about a dime bougie? Hey baby, jak się masz? Jak cię kocham, yes I do. Come on baby, chodź tutaj. Let me see your pretty blue eyes. Don't you know jak cię kocham? From the bottom of my serce. Hey baby, jak się masz? How about a dime bougie? Hey baby, jak się masz? Jak cię kocham, yes I do. Hey baby, jak się masz? kocham, yes I do. Come on baby, chodź tutaj. Let me see your pretty blue eyes. Don't you know jak się kocham? From the bottom of my serce. Hey baby, jak się masz? How about a dime bougie? Oh yeah. Hey baby, jak się masz? Ja cię kocham, yes I do.
Hi, this is Richie Dombrowski of the Polka Country Musicians, inviting you to join us for the 7th annual Ocean Beach Park Polka Days taking place at beautiful, sunny Ocean Beach Park in New London, Connecticut, June 22nd to June 25th, 2022. Yours truly, the Polka Country Musicians, will once again be your host band as we bring you some of the nation's finest polka bands. This year, joining us at Ocean Beach will be the Boys, Polka Family Band, John Gurat and Gurate, Matt's All-Stars, the Dynabrass, the New Tones, Eddie Foreman Orchestra, the Beat, the Maestro's Men, Lenny Gomolka and Chicago Push, the Energy Reunion, and of course, yours truly, the Polka Country Musicians. We'll get this party started once again on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. on the boardwalk with PCM. The music will continue Thursday through Saturday in the Picnic Pavilion during the day and in the ballroom all evening long. For tickets, hotel info, and questions or additional information, please visit our website at www.oceanbeachparkpolkadays.com and follow us on Facebook at Ocean Beach Park Polka Days. It's going to be a great time at Ocean Beach Park Polka Days 2022, and we're excited to be back. You don't want to miss it. We hope to see you all at the beach.
Broadcasting around the world. It's Polkas After Dark. The music you love right here, right now.
Hey, how about another guy that's going to be joining us real soon in the upcoming events, and that is going to be Mr. Dennis Motika from Chicago. Here's a little bit of the Good Times Polka. Good band, Good Times Band. Here's Chrome Dome Polka. About a little bit of Jimmy K off of that 50th, celebrating 50 years. Can't believe that. Here's one called Step Aside Polka.
Angry words were spoken, and I left my baby in a cloud of gloom. Got into my car and drove around until I spotted this saloon. Came inside and bought a drink. I saw you and felt a burning glow. Got the urge to hold you tight, but if I try, refuse me, tell me no. Step aside if I try to get near you. Lock your heart if I start making time. Walk away if I say that I need you. Step aside if I step out of line. Are my feelings for my baby and the things she said so cruel. Half of me says cheat on her, but part of me says stop, don't be a fool. Don't let me get close to you, 'cause if I do I won't be very strong. Save me from my conscience and keep me from being sorry later on. Step aside if I try to get near you. Lock your heart if I start making time. Walk away if I say that I need you. Step aside if I step out of line.
Jimmy K, and you're going to be able to hear him on Thursday night at the USPA convention. That is going to be a lot of fun. We'll be telling you a little bit more about that as the time goes on, but you want to kind of make your reservations now. Once again, if anything goes south, which we're not anticipating at this point, you do want to make your reservations over there at the Holiday Inn, and we'll give you all of that information in upcoming broadcasts. But just take a look at the USPAPolkas.com website. Jerry, what do you have that you want to give a big shout out to?
We're just going to say hi to all the people over there at our broadcast link. We have Alice Fischler, Chris Tansky, Dave Lisowski, Donna Zielinski with Teresa and Sarah. Ivan Mayers is over there. Jerry Romanowski, Kevin Panner, Linda, and Marty Merwin with Mike and Betty Chipchak.
Oh, did you know that Mike is celebrating a birthday this weekend?
Why, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Mike Chipchak is celebrating a birthday. I can't remember how old he is. I think it's like 60, 61, 62, somewhere around in there. But he's just having a blast celebrating all weekend long. More than likely, he's going to be celebrating all week, too.
Mary Lou Cherniak just joined us over there on Facebook. Hello to you.
And also say hello to Jim Miller. Boy, he's a glutton for punishment. He's back again. And he says, go Bills. So we thank him very much for all
And
that.
did you say my brother Dan's over there on Facebook?
I said your brother Dan is over here on Facebook.
Dan is over
Also,
there on Facebook.
Also, Bob Saharsky, he's joining us this afternoon. Rich Karinsky, Richie Karinsky, boy, I know him from a previous life, and I hope you are doing well with you and your family and grandchildren. You're having a blast down there. I know that, being retired, and I would love to be able to do that too. But I, unlike you, have not found the winning numbers to the lottery as of yet, Richie.
Plus, you're hooked up with a younger girl, so that makes you have to work.
Yeah, that's true too.
You have to support me in my old age.
Hey, looks like Basha Godleski is on, and also Karen Bayak. Her and Tom, we want to wish you guys the very best of health and happiness throughout this year. Everybody, you guys got to make sure that we are able to do some things, go to the events as we have been in the past. Hopefully they relinquish this mask thing.
Jeff Yosh did a teaser for New Year's Eve.
Oh, did he really?
For the next year.
No.
Well, this end of this year.
Okay,
That's a whole year away, but, he
what,
just put a little teaser out there on his Facebook.
And what did he say?
I don't know. I'm not on that.
Oh, okay.
But check it out.
All right. Well, yeah, you guys can go ahead and do that. I heard something a little bit about that, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
I think
Whoever
so, too.
attends
But
that.
he did just put a little teaser out, so...
Okay.
It's going to be a weekend celebration.
Oh, well, maybe we can get him to record something and send it to us
That
for
would be cool.
Some upcoming broadcasts. Hey, let's go ahead and bring up a song right now by the Windy City Brass, a.k.a. the Windy City Polka. Hey, it looks like Sue Lubinsky is with us, so we'll say hello to Sue and Tim, and also happy birthday, Sue, once again. Yeah, that's the sound of the Windy City Brass right here, entertaining you on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, you're looking at your watch, scratching your head, saying, why are they on so early? Well, that's because there's a big game for us tonight, and we are going to be glued to the television set. Did you order the pizza?
I actually have dinner in the oven.
Oh, what do you have? Hot dogs? Kapusta? No?
Nope.
What do you...
Guess what Jerry made for dinner?
Oh no, we're not going to start that again. Hey, it was funny because I don't know if the Chip Jacks and the Merwins were on the other night. I think it was last week, Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. But Dave Janka pulled a real fast one. He says, boy, I hope that we get back to the Chip Jack Merwins and what are they having for dinner, because they got to be hungry by now. Hey, you know who else is probably hungry? Mike Chipchak. I don't think he's eaten since he was 79 years old. So hopefully you guys are feeding the poor guy out there and making him feel like a king anyhow. Or Betty, that's your job. You make him feel like a king. Hey, here's Dennis Polisky and the Maestro's Men. How about a little bit of rockin' at Rochester? Hey, Eddie Ostry, we're going to say hello to you out there in Cleveland, Ohio. Hey, it looks like Polka Patty joined us as well. Pat Mazer. Hey, Dennis Polisky's Maestro's Men, a little bit of rockin' at Rochester. Who do we know that lives in Rochester?
Rochester.
Yeah, Rochester. I'm trying to think of, there's somebody out there in Rochester. I can't remember.
We know a lot of people in Rochester.
Yeah, well, there's a guy that's celebrating a birthday, but we're not going to go there. We're just going to play his favorite song. How about that?
How about that?
Mr. Larry Trojak on the vocal off the Live Wire recording. About a little bit of life of a drunk.
Ludzie mówią sobie na mnie, że ja jestem pijak wszystko. A i on przecież nic nie pije, piwo najgorsza wszystko. A i on przecież nic nie pije, piwo najgorsza wszystko. Klaseczka to mój braciszek, a kieliszek moja siostra. Rączka moja przyjaciółka, po domu mi przyniosła. Rączka moja przyjaciółka, po domu mi przyniosła. Nieszczęśliwy moi grzeszni ci, co to mnie do przynieśli. Pewnie gorzołeczkę pili i mnie także nauczyli. Pewnie gorzołeczkę pili i mnie także nauczyli. A gdy ja sobie pojadę do piekła na czarne moszle, to mnie nawet stary diabeł mój spirytus mocny pośle. To mnie nawet stary diabeł mój spirytus mocny pośle.
yeah, that was a heck of a time, wasn't it? Everybody that attended that back in 81, if I'm not mistaken, over there in Lackawanna. That's the sound of the Livewire group, which aka the Dynatones. We are going to say hello to Mike and Tammy Soich. They're tuned in once again today from Pennsylvania. They're big fans of Andy Fennis and the Trolltones, all the Pennsylvania bands. And we want to thank you guys for joining us yesterday as we played all of the Pennsylvania bands. We featured those guys and gals. Didi Yashevich sent us a real nice message at the end of the broadcast. She said, "Thanks so much for playing our songs." And I said, well, it's not too difficult because the band was fantastic, fantabulous back in those days. And we miss Henny and the Versajays. We miss Pappy, which was Henry on the fiddle, and also Henny on the trumpet, and Stosh, her late husband, on the trumpet too. But what great folks that we have known throughout our careers. Everybody in the polka music industry, whether you're a fan, whether you're a musician, you just had a lot of fun. Hey, speaking of a lot of fun, we're going to say hello to, let's see here, who's out there? Oh, it looks like Kristen and Jonathan Gammon. They're tuned in this afternoon. Also for Michelle Szymanski. You know, Michelle and the family are watching. And once again, happy belated birthday to you. We're going to have to get a John Gura song for you in a little bit. But right now, here's one by The Project. Here's one called Happy Go Strange. Hey, Mrs. Fu, we want to say hello to you, Cheryl Formanyak. She sent a nice little thing. She says, "I love you guys with the bobbing heads to the music." We're going to say hello to Dr. and Mr. Pilecki. That's Andy and Marion out there in Pendleton. Welcome. Bring Mr. John Gura up to the stage as he sings one called Forever I Promise You Love.
Late in the night, we walk hand in hand, gaze at the stars above, thinking only of love. But the one thing that's sure, like those stars above, forever I promise you love. And maybe the like those stars in the sky above. Forever I promise you love, and maybe the stars shine for us tonight, only for us on this most special night. And maybe they shine bright for you and for me, so the world can see that we're in love. As much as I wish I can promise you all of the things in life that I would wish for you, but the one thing that's sure as those stars above, forever I promise you love. And maybe the stars shine for us tonight, only for us on this most special night. And maybe they shine bright for you and for me, so the world can see that we're in love. And maybe the stars shine for us tonight, only for us on this most special night. And maybe they shine bright for you and for me, so the world can see that we're in love. So the world can see that we're in
I love you too, John. I'm jealous. Sending kisses and hugs. What did you say?
I'm jealous.
You're jealous of what? That John loves me?
Yes.
What? I love him too. Hey, you gotta love that guy. You gotta love that guy's voice. He's a huge entertainer. When he steps on the stage, you know John's on the stage. He just lights up everybody's face. Hey, we're gonna say hello to Michelle Skalski. Michelle, how are you? Happy New Year. I don't know if we have seen you as of yet here in the chat room on Polkas After Dark this year, but we want to wish you and your family all the best. Also to Dave and Julie Magura. They're here. Also Mr. Andy Haverlick. And we had a request for an obedic, so let's go ahead and play one of these. We're going to go to the revisited recording, Wally Dombrowski's solo project. And here is one called On the Bridge, obedic.
Na krakowskim moście świeci się korona, która ładna, panna będzie moja żona łajdana. Na krakowskim moście świeci się krzyżyca, która najładniejsza wszystkich tych dziewiczek łajdana.
Hey, hello to Joe Brzezowski.
Koło się obraca tak wiele, z kim nie powiedz mi, dziewczyno, czy mnie kochać, czy nie łajdana. Ona odpowiada, ale cóż, bez tego ja bym się kochał, ale mam innego łajdana.
about some Mon Valley Push? Here's one called Boys from Daisy Town.
Ale polskie kocham, ale polskie kocham. I nieraz za polskie i tęsknię i szwocham. I nieraz za polskie i tęsknię i szwocham. Bo mnie uczy ojciec i kochana matka. Ojczyczności kochać dosyć se ostatka. Ojczyczności kochać dosyć se ostatka. Jutro zadezitam, ale polskie kocham, ale polskie kocham. I nieraz za polskie i tęsknię i szwocham. I nieraz za polskie i tęsknię i szwocham.
Hey, well, that song at least completed, Jerry. So that's kind of a real good thing there. Hey, you know, we are fortunate to have this guy on our telephone right now. His name is Mike Charney, and if you guys remember him, he played drums for Charm City Sound. He's also been in town in Buffalo a couple of times already to play drums for Eric Bukowski's jam band over at that location there on Clinton Street, Clinton Bar and Grill. He plays with the fabulous, I don't even remember, I think they're like a surprise band or something
Jam
like
band.
that. Jam band.
Clinton
That's
Bar
what it is.
Jam Band.
That's what it is. Okay. Well, we are fortunate to have with us Mr. Mike Charney, and I am going to punch something up right here, and that is right here, right now. So let's find out. We got this one, and we got this button that we have to hit. And Michael, you are live with us. Can you hear us okay?
Loud and clear.
Hey, beautiful, and so are you. That's great. Hey, tell the folks a little bit about what we planned for today, why don't you?
Sure. So being that 2020 is, or 2021, I should say, has ended, thankfully, in many reasons. That was actually our first full year on YouTube. So we've had an opportunity to actually collect some data and some analytics. And we spoke about this, I think, a little while ago, and I'm glad we were able to make this happen. But we wanted to kind of pull out the top 10 viewed videos from all of 2021 on Vintage. And we're going to share them with everyone here today, right on your show.
That's great, because we've got track number 10, and we want to remind folks that you are not going to see the video right now. You're only going to hear the audio. If you want to see the video and the audio, then you got to visit Mike Charney's site, which is Vintage Polka Videos on YouTube. Just go there. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. We are going to start out with track number 10, and I do understand that you have some family in from out of town, and you guys are going to be heading down the road for some dinner. And fortunately, we have, you put together all of the intros of these songs. Now, do you want to tell us, do you have a list of how many hits these videos have received, Mike?
We do. We know how much each one has gained individually,
okay.
And I can certainly share that with you. However, I went in a little deeper and dug out some analytics for the entire year, meaning from January 1st through December 31st of 2021. And honestly, the number kind of blew me away. It was awesome to see this number. The total amount of views, which means every time somebody clicked on a video and at least watched some portion of that video, for the entire year was over 350,000 views.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Crazy. Yeah, it was unreal to see that high number. I love it because that means that, polka music is strong. People love the music. We clearly miss getting out and seeing each other live at dances and festivals.
Here.
But what better way to recreate that than getting to watch live festivals and dances through these videos every day? And I actually did the math. If you divide that into I think 365, it comes out to 958. So just shy of 1,000 views per day.
Wow.
And it also tracks total watch hours, how many hours these videos in total were viewed. And we were just shy of 10,000 hours. It was 9,600, I think, for the entire year.
Holy smokes.
So that's 26 hours a day. These videos were viewed at almost 1,000 times they were viewed in that day. So crazy numbers. But you know what? It's good to see numbers like that for polka music. It tells me polka music is strong. Our fan base loves the music, the videos, and everything about it. And that's what's going to keep polka music going, hopefully, for years and years to come.
Well, your picture is on our screen right now, on our TV screen. And we also put something up there. No, it's a good picture of you. Finally, we found one, but
took a while.
No, not at all. But we did locate one, and we also put up there a little bit of a tag that says, do you ever reminisce about the old days? And it's really nice because, when you were at dances and festivals, do you still dream of seeing your favorite bands on stage one more time? Well, you, Mike, have been able to provide that to all of us, and we thank you so much. You do 2 stints on Facebook daily, which is nice because we went and clicked on it, and it said, hey, do you want to be put into a queue because it's going to be shown in about 5 hours? And, of course, we did that, and I think everybody else does, too, that is on Facebook. They got to make sure, though, they have to visit the Vintage Polka Videos site on YouTube and make sure that they subscribe. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run all these 10 through the top one, and there's going to be a little bit of a screenshot here of everything, and I think people are going to be enlightened by it. So, Mike, thanks so much for joining us. You guys have yourself a wonderful dinner with family, and stay safe, and I hope you guys aren't going to one of those fast food joints, right? You're going to actually go to a place that you're going to sit down and eat?
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of nice places like that around here. And luckily, being that close to the Chesapeake Bay, everything is seafood oriented. So I'm sure it'll have crab in it somehow.
There you go. All right. Yeah, Jerry was a crab last night, but I gave her a couple of drinks, and she was fine after that. So I think that's But listen, thanks so much for joining us. And here, folks, is cut number 10.
Here is our number 10 video from 2021. Happy Louie from Wildwood 1988. And here's a little medley that includes the North Shore and Mountain Park Polka.
Siwe gołębie, co mi podziuwały, wieprzne po niebie. Siwe gołębie, ja cię kochałaś, jak wódki wypiłem, ciebie się naśmiałem. Żeby z nią wypiła z razem garnałeczki. Jedziemy, ładnie śpiewamy, na taniec jedziemy, hej, na taniec jedziemy, jedziemy, ładnie śpiewamy, na taniec jedziemy, jedziemy, ładnie śpiewamy, na taniec jedziemy. Kasia, Marysia, Julcia i Zosia, na taniec jedziemy, na taniec jedziemy. Nie tańczy, nie hula, hula, od samego ranka. Nie tańczy, jak hula, hula, no. Come on everybody, here we go, one more time, woo! Spotkaliśmy się z Kasią i z Marysią, Kasią i Marysią. Rozmawialiśmy od tym miodem do samego ranka. Rozmawialiśmy od tym miodem do samego ranka. Raz do domu czas, aż na drugim raz znów się tam spotkamy, znów się tam spotkamy. Kasią z Marysią, Julcią i Zosią, razem zabawimy. Kasią z Marysią, Julcią i Zosią, razem zabawimy. Everybody, one more time!
Next up, we have Lenny Gomulka and Chicago Push. And they are in the seat of the 9th highest viewed video for Vintage Polkas for 2021. And this was recorded at Polkabration 1989. Here's Lenny Gomulka and Chicago Push with their closing medley. for number 8. And coming in at number 8 is Marion Lush and the White Eagles. This was recorded during the Cleveland Polka TV show in 1979. And it's polka medley time again. And here we go with Polish Annie and the Dark Eyes Polka.
Płacze panna, płacze Anna, tak płacze dla mnie, tak płacze dla mnie, tak płacze dla mnie. Płacze panna, płacze Anna, tak płacze dla mnie, tak płacze dla mnie. Moje kochanie, nie płacz panno, nie płacz Anno, ty będziesz moja, ty będziesz moja, ty będziesz moja. Nie płacz panno, nie płacz Anno, ty będziesz moja. Ty będziesz moja, nie będzie inna. Hey! Ładna dziewczyna, to moja Jelena. Ładna dziewczyna, to moja jedyna. Czerwone usta, czerwone usta, ząbeczki białe, polskie kręcone. Ząbeczki białe, polskie kręcone. Hey!
Ale to ładna dziewczyna, piękna jest jak laleczka. Przypatrzcie się chłopcy, bo to moja żoneczka, ta co ma te dziwne łaczka. Hey!
Moving right along, we're already up to number 7. And in the number 7 spot for 2021, we have Little Wally from the Lawrence Welk Show from 1966. And here's one of his hit tunes.
It's called Puka Yashu, Johnny's Knockin'.
Puka Jasiu w okieneczko, puka Jasiu drzwi. Puka Jasiu w okieneczko, puka Jasiu drzwi. Moja miła najmilejsza, proszę otwórz mi. Moja miła najmilejsza, proszę otwórz mi. I'm your Johnny, you're my honey. ring with a big white diamond. And my love so true. Sparkling ring with a big white diamond. And my love so true. Hey!
Next up, we have the number 6 spot, and now we have the first appearance in our top 10 by Eddie Blazonczyk's Versatones. This video was recorded during the Polka Video Spotlight TV show from 1988, and here are the Versatones performing the Stomp Your Feet Polka Medley. Okay, and with this next video, we're going to crack into the top 5 for 2021. And I'll tell you what a way to get into that top 5. This next band, in my opinion, probably one of the best polka jam bands that was ever put together. This video was recorded at Polonia Banquets in 1988, and this band was given the title of the world's greatest polka band. So let's sit back and listen to Staś Bulanda, Lenny Gomulka, Chet Kowalkowski, Staś Golonka, Eddie Blazonczyk Sr., and Wally Meduza, with guest vocals by Little Wally, performing the Wanda's Polka. Next up is number 4, and back for his second appearance in the top 10 is Eddie Blazonczyk's Versatones. And I tell you what, let's have Eddie introduce this tune himself. So let's sit back and relax and listen to the number 4 video from Vintage Polkas from 2021. Take it away, Eddie.
A few years back, we recorded a polka medley album, and we're going to do one of those medleys here for you right now. And it's a little bit of a tribute to the bands of the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. And that's the title of it, Tribute to the Bands. We're going to start off by taking you into the early 1940s out on the East Coast into the state of Connecticut, where gentlemen introduced the big band polka sound and recorded a number of hits for the Dana record label under the name of the Frank Wojnarowski Orchestra. Jedzie, koła się ruszają, muzyczka pięknie gra i wszyscy śpiewają, muzyczka pięknie gra i wszyscy śpiewają. Also in the early 1940s, we move you over to the Midwestern city of Cleveland, Ohio, where gentlemen introduced the Slovenian sound of polkas at the first million record seller, the Blue Skirt Waltz. America's polka king, Frankie Yankovic. Just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you've got something that nobody else has got. You caused me to spend all my money. You laugh and call me old Santa Claus. Well, I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you because, oh, just because. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move you over to the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, where a small gentleman came out with a mighty, mighty big sound. One of his first big hits was Wish I Was Single Again and Polka. His name is Little Wally. To me, when your birthday party, wszyscy tam szli. Happy birthday, Johnny, tak mu śpiewali. Hej, muzyczka tam grała, więc tańcowali. Happy birthday, Johnny, tak mu śpiewali. Hej, muzyczka tam grała, więc tańcowali. Another fella hailed from Chicago, Illinois, and he had a super sound all of his own. One of his first big hits was Hey Hey Cavalerovia. He was named the golden voice of polkas. His name is Marion Lush. A cute little story on how you should start every day. And here is the answer, my own little answer. These are the words that you should say. Just say dzień dobry. Hey, dzień dobry. In Polish means have a good day. Just say dzień dobry. Hey, dzień dobry. Good day in every way. Just say dzień dobry. Hey, dzień dobry. In Polish means have a good day. Just say dzień dobry. Hey, dzień dobry. A good day in every way. We now move you over on the East Coast once again into the state of Massachusetts, where another fella came up with a unique sound all of his own. One of his first big hits was Yapka and Yakshimas. His name is Happy Louie. Ciemni się podziały te siwe gołębie, co mi podziubały, dziewczynie powiem je. Also in the early 1960s, we move you over to the state of New York, where a fella came around reviving the big band polka sound of the 1940s. He added a little bit of Nashville flavor to it and recorded a number of tunes under the name of the Jimmy Sturr Orchestra. That came along in the early 1960s, and they also hail from Chicago, Illinois. We don't exactly know what they contributed to the polka music industry, but in all fairness, we figure we're going to give them just a little bit of a mention and play some of their tunes for you right now. We've got it all together, I love you. Do you know you are my sunshine, my sweet Mary Lou? Na levo, na bravo, Angeline divine. The song don't make no sense at all, but at least the words all right.
All right, folks, buckle up. It's top 3 time as we get to the number 3 video of 2021 for Vintage Polka Videos. Next up, we have the Polka Country Musicians coming in at that number 3 spot. Here's PCM from the Pennsylvania Polka Show, 1990, performing At the Table.
Jutro poprawili, a jak minie za rok, tak ślubę nam szli i tak się dokoła będziemy się bawili, tylko Boga proszę, nic się zrobię wili. Śpiewał, nie chcę jak się rodzi, o jedzeniu nie pić, a moja to zaschodzi. Długo nie czekajcie, tylko próbowali, bo tam można wypić, nawet warto żyć.
Here we go with our number 2 video. Here's the Polka Family from Timmers Grove, 1987, doing the Karolinka.
Girl, there is a love I know, to you I will always show. of your cloudy days. Make the raindrops go away. See the love deep in your eyes. Now I know I've won the prize. I'll hold you forevermore, 'cause you're the one that I adore. Teraz sztazowem czuję, łazibili jaki ale. Żebą się wam mieć, i każdemu se mam mieć. I ten sobie się nie czuję, i każdemu powie ja. To ja robię ja cię. Everybody sing along. Carol, if God, don't you cry. I won't ever say goodbye. Carol, if God, can't you see that you are the one for me? Carol, if God, don't you cry. I won't ever say goodbye. Carol, if God, can't you see that you are the one for me? Brighten up your cloudy days, make the raindrops go away. See the love deep in your eyes. Now I know I've won the prize. I'll hold you forevermore, 'cause you're the one that I adore. Teraz każdemu czuję, łazibili jaki ale. Się wam mieć, i każdemu se mam mieć. I ten sobie żyto ja, i każdemu powie ja. To ja robię ja, byle go ciebie. Carol, if God, don't you cry. I won't ever say goodbye. Carol, if God, can't you see that you are the one for me? Carol, if God, don't you cry. I won't ever say goodbye. Carol, if God, can't you see that you are the one for me? Everybody, go, go, go. Come on, everybody, go.
And here we are, ready for the #1 video from 2021. 9 awesome videos have led us up to this point, but there can only be one #1 video. And here it is, folks, for his second stint here in the top 10, Little Wally from the Lawrence Welk Show in 1966, Everyone Loves Someone.
1, 2. Każdy kogoś kocha, gdzie jest ma kochana. Przyjdzie do mnie, niech się nie smucę, serduszko me woła. Przyjdzie do mnie, niech się nie smucę, serduszko cię woła. Każdy kogoś kocha, gdzie jest me kochanie. Przyjdzie do mnie, niech się nie smucę, przyjdź na me wołanie. Przyjdzie do mnie, niech się nie smucę, przyjdź na me wołanie. Hej! Someone, where's the one that loves me? Come, come, the loved one, where are you hiding? I am so lonely. Come, loved one, where are you hiding? I am so lonely. Everyone loves someone. Where's the love that loves me? My heart's calling, my heart's longing.
Hey, well, we want to thank Mr. Mike Charney
That was cool.
for taking the time to put that together. You know, guys, that just wasn't put together in 2 minutes or 2 seconds. That took some time to put together for us. But a reminder, all you heard was the audio, and if you want to see the live videos that were recorded back then, all you have to do is visit the YouTube site, which is Vintage Polka Videos, and that, again, is on YouTube. Just take a look at Mike Charney. That's Charney, Mike Charney, and you guys will be amazed. Don't forget, he puts 2 of those videos on every single day. So there's one in the morning and one in the late afternoon on Facebook, right here on Facebook. So don't forget to log in. And while we're at it, let's bring up a song by the Dyna Brass as we are slowly coming to a finish here. It is 5:44 p.m. Eastern Time. We're done at 6 so that you and I can get ready for the party.
1 step, 2 step, out the door she goes, heading for the dance they're having somewhere down the road. She'll take a swing and dance a jig and really show herself, tearing up that dance floor way past 12. Now I'm a jeans, the prettiest thing that I ever saw, wanted by every man in town but me most of all. On Saturday night you'll find her down at Old Buck's Dancing Hall, turning men's heads, driving women up the wall. Well, it's 1 step, 2 step, out the door she goes, heading for the dance they're having somewhere down the road. She'll take a swing and dance a jig and really show herself, tearing up that dance floor way past 12. She spends all her money on dress and dancing shoes, but oh, what a knockout this Saturday afternoon. $1 for all the time she was asked to wed would cover up this dance floor, but yet she never said. Well, it's 1 step, 2 step, out the door she goes, heading for the dance they're having somewhere down the road. She'll take a swing and dance a jig and really show herself, tearing up that dance floor way past 12. Now all that fun of getting old is finally got her down. The doc came by day to make his final round. Do you have a last request? She had only one. Take me to that dance floor to show you how it's done. Well, it's 1 step, 2 step, out the door she goes, heading for the dance they're having somewhere down the road. She'll take a swing and dance a jig and really show herself, tearing up that dance floor way past 12. Well, it's 1 step, 2 step, out the door she goes, heading for the dance they're having somewhere down the road. She'll take a swing and dance a jig and really show herself, tearing up that dance floor way past 12.
Hey, that's the sound of the Dyna Brass, one called 1 Step, 2 Step Polka. Hey, folks, as we are going into wind down mode, we want to thank you very, very much for joining us at this special time from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time here on a Sunday afternoon. But next week, we're going back to the regular schedule, which is 9 p.m. to 11 on Saturday night. And then also Sunday afternoon will be 5 to 7. Our guest next week for an interview is going to be none other than Mr. Dave Gowroński, and he is living in Eden, New York, which isn't too far from us, depending on if there's a lot of snow. which we have a little bit of that today, and we had it last night. But Jerry went out and did some work at her office, and she came back and she says,
all painted.
Man, is it nice? Well, you had to paint your office because nobody else is.
Well, I know that they are definitely busy at my work, and we are down a man.
Ooh.
And so
Man down.
Our maintenance department is down a man. So I figured I would jump in and help out, and it only took me a couple hours to prime the room.
Good.
And then this week I'll paint it and get me in there.
Good.
I'm
nice.
excited.
That'll be real good.
I have 2 giant windows.
Oh, you do?
In my office to be. So I'm so excited.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
My office is in my house. So.
And you have a big window in your office.
Yeah. So that's
gonna be nice.
Working out good. Hey, here's Molly B and Ted Lang. A little bit out behind the barn.
Tan my hide out behind the barn. He taught me to be dignified out behind the barn. When he took that strap to me and turned me down across his knee, he sure did hurt my dignity out behind the barn. I got my education out behind the barn. I ain't a fool in no siree, oh no siree. Passed each examination out behind the barn, and it almost made a wreck out of me. I smoked my first cigarette out behind the barn. That's one day I won't forget out behind the barn. I got sick, you should have seen how that tobacco turned me green. I almost died from nicotine out behind the barn. I got my education out behind the barn. I ain't a fool in no siree, oh no siree. Passed each examination out behind the barn, and it almost made a wreck out of me. I met a pretty girl one day out behind the barn. She wanted me to stay and play out behind the barn. She taught me how to kiss and pet. That's one game I won't forget. We still play that same game yet out behind the barn. I got my education out behind the barn. I ain't a fool in no siree, oh no siree. Passed each examination out behind the barn, and it almost made a wreck out of me. Whoa, I wish that I could go again out behind the barn and do the things that we did then out behind the barn. You may think it ain't much fun to be a poor old farmer's son, but you just don't know what we've done out behind the barn. I got my education out behind the barn. I ain't a fool in no siree, oh no siree. Passed each examination out behind the barn, and it almost made a wreck out of me.
From Northern California, where he grew up on a farm. He's 6'5", humongous, with a rocket for an arm. His bro will crush your sternum as easy as can be. And so you ask, who's this great man? He's R2B, the best player we ever had, says Grandma down in Boca. Swagger like Han Solo, and he's cute like Baby Yoda. Throw or catch a touchdown pass, cause he don't give a foca. So tap your feet and clap along to the Josh Allen polka. so he can catch a bomb. He makes his parents proud, and boy, we like his mom. Have no doubt he'll air it out to Beastly Digs or Smoker, faster than the Mustang that was built by Iacocca. We love him even more than Robert Kraft loves a stroke up. So grab a broad and spin around to the Josh Allen Polka. From the pocket just to make the defense freeze. He never dips in ranch cause he's exclusively blue cheese. He punched a murder hornet while still under quarantine. He told that dumb reporter we're the only New York team. He likes it here so much he now says pop instead of soda. Whoever said it's cold, there's never been to Minnesota. The love for Josh is spreading even faster than Corona. Buffalo, come sing along to the Josh Allen Polka. Buffalo, come sing along to the Josh Allen Polka.
Let's go Bills! Let's go Bills! Let's go Bills! Let's go Bills!
Here's Teddy Szymanski and Company from 1992.
Kelly's got talent to make them all score. Thomas is tough and even hard to the core. So give them a yell, cause they're doing so well. And the 12th man cheers them on. They're shouting, let's go Bills! Shouting, let's go Bills! The best team in football and they're hot. They're shouting, let's go Bills! Shouting, let's go Bills! We're gonna take this team right to the top. Still have the speed. We've got a team, yes, they're a winner, it seems. So give them a cheer, cause they're too great this year. While the 12th man cheers them on. They're shouting, let's go Bills! Shouting, let's go Bills! The best team in football and they're hot. They're shouting, let's go Bills! They're shouting, let's go Bills! We're gonna take this team right to the top. Is tough and the defense is rough. Biscuit, Talley, and Smith, they get on with it. With that goal in mind, we put it all on the line. While the 12th man cheers them on. We're shouting, let's go Bills! Shouting, let's go Bills! The best team in football and they're hot. They're shouting, let's go Bills! Shouting, let's go Bills! We're gonna take this team right to the top.
Touchdown, Thurman Thomas! What a play! Do you believe it? A spectacular touchdown run by Kenneth Davis. 78 yards. It is pandemonium at Rich Stadium.
Hey, well, we're going to say goodnight, Dobranoc. Don't forget to catch us Saturday. As we always say, if you guys have been listening in your car,
thanks for the ride.
Yes, sirree. Hey, and talk about a ride. We're going to be rooting on our team, the Buffalo Bills, against the Kansas City Chiefs. And may the best team win. Hey, say hello to Jeff Searles and also to Katie Kravich. She's tuned in along with Linda Petrozeski. Hey, folks, thanks so much once again. Have a great week. We'll see you next week, Saturday. credits.